Hi everyone, Dorota International nail artist and educator here, and today we are gonna be playing with some quick and easy Christmas nail art. Have a preview of it in here. Absolutely amazing way to decorate the nails, and I hope you really enjoy learning this design. If you're new in here, hit the subscribe button as there is over 1000 tutorials on this channel. New video is coming up every Monday, Wednesdays and Saturdays. Let's start. We are gonna go for a pink, and this is a 277. This is something I would call it almost a trail set to see what I would love on my nails. So on this one we are painting the entire, actually on all of them we'll paint the entire nails in this color as a background. Look how vibrant it is, absolutely amazing. And then cook it. On this one we are gonna do an ombre as well, but it will be opposite side. I am so into Christmas like already. We have been putting the Christmas decorations up, repainted the fireplace, which I'm really glad about. Like, I think it looks so much better now. Managed to fix the broken piece as well, and a fireplace too, so it's awesome. Okay, my first tip should be cooked, so I can move on into the next step for it. So you want to grab the white gel and spatula, because we will need quite a decent amount of it for all the nail art later on. And then right in the middle, on the bottom on this one, I'm just gonna apply this white. Okay, just really messy, because we are gonna ombre it. So I've got some set of the sponges here and the tweezer. Remove any fluff you might have on the sponge, and then we are gonna just dab it to create an ombre. Don't make it too strong, just because we are gonna paint with some white detail, so I really will do it just on 2 layers. Normally on the client I would do it 3 layers, just to make it nice and perfect. Let's cook it. And then paint those 2 tips. And the pinky. So if I'm working with the white as a gel polish, usually this is the fastest way to do the ombre, I would say. Just like treat it as a baby boomer. Okay, then we've got some index finger. So on the index finger we are gonna go opposite, which means I want my blending to be on the top. So again, just apply it kind of messy. Grab the sponge and then blend it. On this one, this is a middle finger, we will go from the bottom. Oh, get rid of that pink. Right, guys, I need to just change the angle which I'm sitting on because I tend to go too much to the side. There we are. And then cook it. Then we've got a ring finger which comes in on the top and the pinky on the bottom. You can see my sponge start drinking the color, actually quite nice. With some extra fluff. If you see it, just remove it because then you can easily fix it by going over it again. This can also give you an idea of how long it would take to do this set on the client when we're doing this many tips. Okay, next layer. So this time I'm gonna go more from the bottom and from the top, just to make it a little bit more pigmented, but not overly too pigmented, so later on when we paint with white over it, it is gonna be visible. It's just like a kind of like a little bit of the snow dust, I would call it. And then cook it. So I'm only doing it on the top part. And the pinky. Perfect. Let's cook them all. And start with the thumbnail. So we are gonna add some crystals in there because it is a kind of style of the nails I would love to wear. Right on the top, and we are gonna build up some nice crystal composition. Really decent crystals, so I love that one. And then the biggest size. So each time when you're kind of building a crystal composition, try to create some sort of transition in between the crystals where they kind of go against each other. Because if you don't do that, they are easier to come off. I'm just picking up a drop of the base gel here as well to place my transition crystal. So then the big one is not going to be catchy. Okay, secure it against it. And then couple more. Okay, brilliant. Let's freeze it. Okay, index finger. Again, just a very simple crystal placement. And I'm gonna go for the tiny ones. Now, the reason why I'm placing the crystals now before the painting is I want the painting to be kind of almost 3D. Also, let me know, guys, in the comments, like, what color of the Christmas tree are you having this year? Then we've got middle one. No, that can't be middle. Oh no. Okay, I don't. No, it is good. That's a middle one. It looks smaller. So on the middle one, I'm just gonna place couple crystals, like pretty random. Again, going for the tiny ones. For those random application, I think I do prefer like when they're so small. And at the same time, I'm just going to touch up the side of the snail because I don't like it, the blending there. Okay, and let's maybe start painting, just so it's easier for me to plan, because without of it, like, I don't know where to place the crystals. Like, usually the things are pretty on the go. So top coat over it. Like, make sure you go nicely around your crystals. And then cure it. Brilliant. Okay, thumb. So on the thumb, we are gonna go for a very simple frosty-ish look. I'm just gonna grab the D-liner brush, clean it and exercise it, just so we can get the things nice. It is behaving. So let's start painting it. Nice and thin scoop. And we are gonna do like an almost a V-shape French. So pull it all the way to the middle of the crystal. And I think that goes perfectly the way we place the crystals as well. Nice and slow, join them in. Okay, brilliant. The Tyler brush, and we are gonna do some kind of frosty design. Or swirly. Very random. Perfect. Let's pull the things down the bottom, and we are gonna do like a shape of the crystal. And a couple dots. You cannot go wrong with the dots. Okay, let's cook this one. So here we can go for a snow. So I'm just painting around those crystals. And then some icicles. and then cook them. Middle finger, middle finger, middle finger. What we want to do it on the middle finger? Let's do maybe the reindeer face. Triangle on the bottom. Rounded on the top. Two triangles on the top. And then we are gonna do the antlers. So again, I'm swapping to the D-liner brush. Lucky is unbelievable. It's just making so much noise today. Okay, I want them to be really large, so pull them all the way, even actually to the top. Yes, we can go in between the crystals, why not? And the same. You can also almost see it like where the bands are going, where you can do the separation of the antlers. Too much product. And the one is screaming to come up from that side. Let's maybe tidy up the face a little bit. Like make it a bit chubbier. Perfect. And cook him. Here we've got ring finger. So on this one, I'm just gonna go very simple. So again, crystal application just right on the top, and we are gonna do those icicles. Icicles are actually awesome, like if you spend some longer time on a certain design, like then you can just slap a couple of the icicles. Let me just remove the excess of the base gel to fill up the space, but kind of connect the design, because I like it when they are all nicely connected. Brilliant. And then on this one, we can do similar stuff like we did it on the femme. I think it is quite nice and pretty. So again, the base gel. And then some crystals. And because this finger is a bit bigger, we can choose a bigger crystals. small one. And then squeeze 2 on the side. Perfect, cook it. Top coat the pinky. Top coat middle finger. You could also sugar this effect, but I wanted to do it without of sugar for a change, because I have been sugaring quite a lot usually. But sugar would go as well. Oh no, we should do chrome over it. Why we didn't? We absolutely should. Imagine Aurora chrome over it. That would be so pretty. Okay, my version should have Aurora chrome on it. Okay, what we've gotten here. I actually like them so much. They are just missing the Aurora chrome. What a shame. Okay, let's paint the icicles here. So again, I'm just trying to go around the crystals like as much as possible. I bet in some of you's heard it was like, Dorota, Dorota, you're missing the Aurora. You should shout louder. And a wee short one. Brilliant, cook it. Okay, and then here we are gonna go for something similar like we did it on the thumbnail. So shape your brush, get it nice. Now start from this side. Nice and slow, don't talk. Oh, this is actually funny. Some of you guys have said how you can paint flowers, like how you can paint such a beautiful design if I cannot paint a straight line. Here we are, straight line is always harder. Honestly, it is. Okay, so do not place too much product on your brush, it's easier to control it. Again, I would say it is pretty salon-friendly design. not over too complicated. But actually swapping the brushes is so much easier as well, because they both do a different job better. So anything which is longer, like you know, the antlers we have painted, D-liner brush is better, like same for the lines, as the name say, D-liner. So any kind of line work, I would do it, or like very long, I would try to do it with the D-liner brush, and then the detailer would be for those small detail. Watercolor for a very fast, simple designs. Okay, cook it, and then I can show you the final results for this set, and I hope you actually really like it. I think it looks pretty, and it's pink, but you could do it in any color. Like I love it, the fact it is nice and pink Christmas. So we've got the thumbnail, probably in a next. We are very soon and desperate for my nails. They have been on for a month. I did really like them, but they are now needing to come off because they are so wrecked. So does my hands with the renovation. Of course, I cannot be bored. Like we always came up with some crazy things, or at least I do. Patrick was petrified when I told him I want to paint the wall where the fireplace is. But I managed to fix it, what we broke during the recording. One of the lamp actually dropped on the fireplace and it broke it. So I am so happy I managed to fix it, and I can have a nice and beautiful fireplace again. Oh, Lucky, please. He's on my knees. Like, literally, he's on my knees. He's coming and saying hello. Then we've got the ring finger. I'm gonna clean them later on. So obviously white has a tiny bit of the inhibition layer, guys. Almost nothing, but there is always something, and I like to give it a good clean to this inhibition layer. There we... Oh, come on, Pinky, behave. That's what we created, and I think altogether it looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, we have to clean the crystals and make them nice and polished. I do really hope you have guys enjoyed this video. Sending you huge glittery hacks, and see you in the next one. Bye!